Ramadan is here. How am I going to train? Can I really train? What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be answering the question how to train in the holy month of Ramadan. As you all know by now, it's very hard to train when there is no food and water in the system. So we all come across this kind of situation once in a while. It's easy to adapt. So let's get into the video. So if you're here wondering, what will I do on this Ramadan? The foods that I eat, all of those things. Well, I'm going to tell you what I did last year, what worked for me, what didn't, the foods that I ate, the foods that I didn't, the timings, all of those things, and also not to forget the training. Start the video, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell, and also like the video, because if you don't, you will become fat. Yeah, you will become fat. But seriously, we are aiming for 200 subscribers by the end of April. So if you're here watching, make sure you give, help the channel, give the support to the channel. We are only asking for you 200 subscribers by the end of April. Really? 200? Yeah? Poor kid, man. I discovered recently about other countries. There are countries who are fasting up to 22 hours. Can you imagine that? Damn, I highly respect those kind of countries. Let me know in the comments below which country you are and how many hours you are fasting. I just want to know, and I'll make sure, I'll tell you what country I'm in and the hours I fast, of course. The reality of the situation is it's going to be hard, for others to bulk on this month of Ramadan. So the best advice I'm giving my friends, my family out there is either to cut or maintain the muscles that you have. Biggest mistake we do usually is to consume a lot of food immediately after breaking the fast. I was once in the same situation and I can tell you it's been the worst experience of my life. The downsides of overconsuming is you start feeling bloated and you can't do anything, literally. Even picking up a remote will be a task. Oh boy, look at that. Break the fast with water to hydrate the body, then consume quick digestible proteins like whey to start the process of protein synthesis. You can have 1 to 2 scoops depending on your goal, and also make sure to eat carbs like dates or banana to get instant source of energy. Most people, they usually break the fast with their family, and which can be a challenge, especially if there are different types of food on the table. So if you come across this kind of situation, you are dedicated, then you can break the fast before coming to them, and this will help you to be aware of what you are eating afterwards. After an hour or two of relaxing, the protein enters the system and you are ready to go, then you go to the gym or wherever you are training. Couple things to have in mind when you start to train. Just try your level best to train hard, but if you can do it, it's okay. You don't have to struggle that much. It's all happening because of nature. You can play around with your routine, train one day and rest the other day, or train 2 days and rest the third day. Another thing you can do is also shorten your sessions. By session I mean the period you are taking to work. Let's say if you are training 1.5 hours on a normal day before Ramadan, you can train 45 minutes instead. The point is just keep it simple on this month, because if you are disciplined, while you are hungry, that means the rest of the month will not be complex for you. Congratulations. After training, now is the right time to consume a heavy meal which contains your clean carbs, proteins and veggies. The foods you should avoid are those which went through a lot in the process of making them, and mostly it's hard to track their calories due to the high content of sugar and fats in them. One thing before I wrap up the conversation is the sleeping pattern. Of course, it should change. Let's say if you're having 4 hours of feeding window, you don't have to sleep, man. Just stay awake. Just for the course. It's just 1 month, so you can do your thing. But for me, usually what I do is I stay the whole night awake, doing my important tasks, the same night. The things that I want to do the next morning, I will do it the same night, so that in the morning I can spend that time sleeping. Yeah, man has to sleep, bro. For real. Yeah, I know it can be hard for others not to sleep, stay the whole night awake, just because maybe school, work, those kind of stuffs, it's kind of bothering. I was in school, man. I can tell you, man, it's not easy, bro. Like, it's usually like takes hours, man, so you have to sleep the whole night so that you can recover. I understand, bro, but there's something I can tell you. The sure thing is, for your training, you can train up to 3 days, like Saturday, Sunday, and then during the week you can find 1 to 2 days, just to make sure you just maintain, bro. You don't lose your gains you have had for those, or maybe years and months. And for the eating also, just make sure after training you eat a nice heavy meal. And when it comes to suhoor, the morning hours before entering the fast, make sure you also have a nice meal. And yeah, man, there you have it. Now, if I forgot to mention anything, just anything, let me know in the comments below so that I can get to you as soon as possible. So the challenge for today is going to be set by Omar.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Try to get up to 200 likes. Thanks.
Big up to the actor for today, Omar. So you find his link in the description. Make sure you go and support him. Show some love, man. He showed me love, so make sure you give him some love also. So, and yeah, I wish you all, my brothers and sisters, Ramadan Kareem, a so maqbool. And yeah, take care, man. See you in the next video.